my face, make one them they rock it.
Okay, still together with Don Popular, and remember, I want you near at the last moment. I want you with a chance, to give you some vibe, yeah. I bet you will which is okay, which is very, very okay. And that's what happens to every artist. Manyo binuka Kenny. You're coming, please make sure you be with Pere by the way, there's some artists manyaya where make it again go kawere temeredo temerele sana ya jarabe bichuka jarabe
very bad,
but now at the end of the day jarabe just maybe let's say for performance, or maybe a show chalo kumai lyrics but I don't know why these things happen. Is it because just gonna give a forcing talent?
Maybe sometimes we just care with some care with and the person did not take much time to learn the song. Then some people in Wangonia to care away direct from the studio. They were located to directing where come I. So Kaweru do Guchen, the person just feel the vibe. But you just can feeling vibe, not trying to know any where party. Because sometimes you sing, you go and sing, you make it, but kaju kelo where chan do it like you perform, you can even fail to sing it.
Okay.
Actually, you have to practice. Even Michael Jackson practiced. Bob Marley practiced. All of these guys practice makes perfect. Your own things can turn against you. So you have to practice and put it part of you. That won't be very. Let me not say that.
No, okay. Now let's talk about the style for music peri. The genres. In the style.
My genre is, let me say, it's my own type that I've come out with. It's Alubian. I know when I say Alubian, someone takes time to understand. Anyways, Alubian, I mixed Alur
Caribbean
and Caribbean. So I'm actually, I don't know if I'm doing it with some people. Some people are doing it. They are doing Alubian. I'm doing Alubian, and my guy Frank Mupesa plays Alur band, the kind of his instruments, Alur band. So we sometimes mix. Sometimes I use other producers. We try to mix that my type. Alubian, I mix. Anyways, I can put some dancers in it. I put other things, but it's perfect. The perfect genre I'm doing myself is Alubian. Okay. When you dog aluru tie nyanga. Okay. Now, can we just like no epe kudoga luri anyways. Sometimes I should do Caribbean or I do Afrobeats. Okay. I also do Afrobeats, but not much, but I'm doing Caribbean.
Okay. All right. Yes, Podwa Tekanachelo Kudon. That is, of course, our young boy from the land. Panyimur, Angal, Connect. Yes, that is Jonam Alur
Jonam Padiere Connect.
Yeah. Jonam, be watching it again Aluru go. So sometimes
yeah, metal.
Most of the guy is in Pakwach. If they're going to Navy, actually Alur. It's funny.
Anyways, we are all Alur.
What's up with Alur anyway?
Actually.
Okay. All right. We're still there, and of course, we are trying to, get the music ahead. We're trying to, push the talent somewhere. At least one may talk by the time or when we touch Kagamoko, now at least they are somewhere. Now let's talk about the production and the rest. Producer Pirimakani, me chako tiyukodo from the time me chako kodo muziki.
Yeah, I used Frank Mapesa, like from the start. I used Frank Mapesa, and like most of my sounds were now weighing around 70 to 80%. He's the one who made the beats and mastering everything, Frank Mapesa. And we started from scratch, from very, very down, and the guy was so understanding. He became like my producer, my, like, what should I say, sound engineer. Yeah, and with time, then I started. Sometimes I used the Big Mafia. Most of us does not know Big Mafia even still. I wouldn't know with you. Ngengo. The guy is in Parombo. He's also very, I don't know how to say about the guy is also very nice, and he's like a FL master. He uses FL, but he's so creative in it. The guy made my jealousy. Then Elish Pro did mastering of one of my sounds. I use like Heaven's Man. Right now as I talk, my latest song came from Heaven's Man, and we sometimes do crazy beats. I don't know, some people complain, this one you go opinion needy. Then I say that is my choice, because I want something want to mix. Anyways, those are the producers I use, but madidne matiyo kudaka chaka Frank Mapesa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm joining Kuru industry, what have you seen? I mean, what have you experienced in industry more, anymore, especially industry more, like from the land you're in, you know, let's say Greater Navy.
Yeah. I've experienced a lot. Anyways, Marechu and then Akechango, because my people are good. Anyways, what I know is my people want good things. If you do good things, then when they support you, they like you, they show you everything they have to. But some small bad mind people, Chalo, Papa, Lucky Day talked about.
Again, now don't you mention bad minds?
No, I don't have their names. Anyways, they are there. Yeah, they are also there. They try to turn you. Sometimes like most of them to put you down, but in that doing, they are also pushing. Because through Maraj Majuwe Chikumi, then they say, hey, let's first go and check on this guy. Then they check the opposite. Yeah, because one, we always complain about promotions. And me, I still say, on the good side, on the better side. You want to do something good, you're looking for something good, they also be good for you. Anyways, sometimes I say, what one like musicians, Kema experience Maleng is when you go to perform. Like, that is where you see, Kanya Dano, you are doing something good or not. Because from there, people can say we don't want you. Sometimes even 70% padana. That is very, very bad to any musician. I don't know if I'm trying to speak sense or nonsense, but what I know, 70% padana is sure. They can the bad vibe, that is a very bad experience. And podane ngoma na kecha since I started, people have not been like that kind. Anyway, to some extent, some more here on stage, some dana donga walking. That is what I saw from my people. Actually, le mukuma racha kecha. Anyways, bad mind is always there and the good part is there. So it varies. So what about you? Do you want the better part to be matched? If not, then your activities are going to show.
All right, that's very true. What about collabos? How many collabs do you have right now?
I have, I think, 5.
5.
The first one I did with a guy, it's not only 5. I did with a guy called Rico B. He's from Mangal. That was when I was still down there. The guy was a bit on top, so we made up. Anyways, by that time, I was also trying to push him as well. I did with Laxian Tipzo. He's a brother to Black Mamba, like their younger brother.
Okay.
That is the guy is called Laxian Tipzo. I did a collaboration with Big Mafia, that producer. Then I did collaboration with a guy from Panimur called Dodo Moon. The song is Iyo Muchwinya.
Okay.
I did with a guy from Pakwach, Kendungo. The song is Kendungo. The guy is called UG Senior.
Okay.
Then I did collaboration with Heaven's Man. That is 6 already. Yeah? That one is Paracetamol. Then I did collaboration with Elton Loverboy. That was the remix of Itumi Koma. Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a guy, Loco. There is a song, Loco, with Sonnet Pan. The guy is also a producer. Anyway, still upcoming, a producer and also a musician. I've done at least to some extent, but they had been down there. Most of them were being known, they're fusing like that. But the one which is well known is Paracetamol and Itumi Koma.
Okay. So Muziki Peri, ibe pushing Muziki Peri ineri. Do you have some people that who are, I mean, like Mobe Konyi, like to push your crafts, or maybe management and the rest?
For management, I don't know how to say it, but I have people who highly supports me. And again, they don't want me to call them my managers because I don't know. Anyways, they are not close. Most of them are far. If I have some big projects, I call, I have some issue like this, say, okay, let me help you like this, let me help you like this. So I get those people who supports me a lot. There are a bunch of supporters. I don't know how to call them managers, but if they are supposed to be managers, they also let me know. Because at most cases, Gibeka Jai, they don't want me to call them managers. Like there is that TY, there is Chris Montana, there is Bash Collections. The guys, those are my uncles actually. I have there is OSM Maxi. I know you know Maxi. Then to sometimes back I had Black Mamba supported me in one of talk show from Kiriadongo. Then they are quite there.
Okay.
I cannot count. Even Mommy supports me a lot.
That is so beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you, Kumae. Don't popular. I may talk one you know, you get ready. But of course, you're going to give us, we're going for a break. When we get back now, we're coming back with you, like on the vibes and the rest. Now, before you drop a track, you first talk about it. Few seconds, you talk about that song. And then after that, it's played, you sing, just vibe. And then after that, you go to the next song, do the same thing, profile it. Short, I mean, for a very short time. Then from there, we're going to match, and that's how it's going to be.
Okay.
Yeah. But before we go for a break, yeah,
the songs are there on West Nile Exposed. The songs are there on TubeD. They are there on Mudondo. They are on Hobbies. They are there like there was Heart This. I was using that platform too. At most, those are because they are easily reached, and I'm also having this audio mark. Okay. You can get my songs on audio mark as well, and we vibe. YouTube, TubeD. Talked about it.
Okay. Now, what about you, Kumae? What about you, Yom Nenok? I want you to request for a track which is not yours. Request for any track. I want you to like from a break from any artist from West Nile, Northern Uganda, any. And then when you go for a break, what we go do? Yeah.
Play for me a song from Cats B.
Tong Tong has no video for now. Yeah.
So which song has video? Maybe play Akele by Elton Loverboy.
Elton Loverboy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get a track from Elton Loverboy. Of course, let's do that. And then, of course, like I watch when we get back, what do we call Don't Popular, and of course, Ebechimi Vibes. Yeah, Vibes Paracha is going to sing for you. Ebechimi, you are, you know, some few vibes, like 2 tracks, Ebechiweru. And then Canadaro, of course, like I said, he will be profiling the song. And then Canadaro, in fact, Edong Chalo presented and he's going to be the one to, you know, wrap up the show for us. But for now, let's go for a break with a track from Eddie. And then, of course, when we get back, I watch on Elton.